And we're getting off to a bit of a gloomy start here this morning. The frontal boundary is working its way through. It's already through Columbia as of this recording. Those winds, once they turn out of the northwest, going to start to pick back up. We've already clocked one at 31 miles an hour out at Pre-owned of Columbia. And that's going to be the biggest problem that we're tracking for our Mondays. Those winds starting to get a little bit gusty here as we get not only this morning, but all the way through this afternoon. Those gusts up around 25 and 30 miles an hour. That's going to stick with us throughout today and could even stick with us as we get into the next couple of days. May back off just a bit, but latest run of feature track again, that clearing line of where we're going to be seeing some of that sunlight not too far away from us here. It's going to be scooting off toward the east fairly quickly. A lot of dry air is behind this system. So any of these light sprinkles that are coming down here right now in some of our eastern counties going to be pushing off east of the area fairly quickly, as well as some of those clouds. Later on this morning, a lot of sunshine looks to be in store, not only today, but it looks like that's going to stick with us as we get into tomorrow as well, and that'll help us warm things up just a little bit more. But today, this temperature is going to be a little bit tricky to forecast. It kind of depends where you're starting out. A lot of us were hanging out around 70 degrees early on this morning. We've taken a bit of a nosedive this morning. We'll try to recover them back into those upper 60s this afternoon. But again, this isn't one of those fronts that's going to set us all the way back into some fall-like weather. We got one of those, though, right around the corner. More of a glancing blow from this latest round, but as we get into Thursday and Friday, this one takes a little more of a direct swing at us here into mid-Missouri, and that'll deliver a little bit more on some of that cooler air as we get into, again, the second half of this work week. Look at these afternoon highs. Going to get up around 80 degrees by Wednesday and come crashing all the way down into the 60s. The low 60s at that Thursday, Friday, and looks like that could even stick around into this weekend. But typically when we see those wild temperature swings, we're talking about rain chances that go along with them, and this may not be one of those cases. Again, latest run of future tracks still staying on the dry side of things early on Thursday morning. So we'll keep an eye on that. We still have those rain chances in the forecast. Again, it's going to be eerily similar, it looks like, to what we were tracking this morning, where it's really nothing more than some nuisance sprinkles on us as we get into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though, looking like we're staying dry as we get into this week. And looking at that ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast, you look at those overnight lows, though, could be flirting with the 30s here Thursday morning and Friday morning.